Okay, so this is a 12 by 12 Arteza canvas, and what I did is I had a cup of already pre-mixed Arteza iridescent paint. It's an iridescent playful pink, but it looks white. It has like a pink sheen. So I had some of that already pre-mixed, and then I just add the last of the Arteza Ready Pour titanium white. I just squirted it all over the canvas, took a wet one and swiped in a couple different directions just to cover the whole canvas. So you can see like some cells or lacing, and that's where the titanium white went over the metallic iridescent. But we're going to hope that that kind of helps the whole thing. Nothing else, it adds a really nice background to it. Okay, so now we're going to try this. We're going to try it slightly different because I feel like the paint was coming out faster than it needed to. So I'm going to, instead of pouring straight out of the bottles, I'm going to use these little droppers. And we're going to try our best to make a butterfly. Sorry, had to ignore that one. Let's see if that took it off. Okay, that took it off my screen. Sorry. Phone call. And then we're gonna just try to come from here. Still not as pretty as I want it to be. I can't draw though, so doing the best we can. Same thing over here. The circle. Yeah, it does not look like a butterfly, you guys. I suck at this. If somebody else would draw me a butterfly, it might work. Doesn't look like a butterfly though. I think if I could get that part down where I could actually draw a butterfly, then maybe it would work. Okay, now we're going to take the coral. Then we have pastel yellow. I'm trying not to add too much color. And I'm going to add a little pastel yellow here because I don't want it to pull too much color in. And then just a little bit of carnation pink here. We're going to try the less is more theory here. Okay. There's too much white. And I tried really hard to make sure there wasn't. Huh. Okay, so I guess the chain pulls are just not for me. If I didn't have to have white down to pull on, I think I could do it. That side did better. There wasn't as much white on that side. Put this chain on this. So still too much paint. I can re-pull over the center part to fix it. I just want to get this excess paint off. I can probably re-pour over those edges now. I'm actually going to try that. We're going to see how that works, you guys. I'm going to clean the chain off. And I'm just going to, now that a lot of the paint's gone, see what happens if I try to re-pull over this section. Okay, not bad. It might have needed a little bit darker, a little more color. Get all this excess off because I can pour down the center later. Okay, so I'm going to try just to add a little bronze and a little coral. So I get a dot there and a dot there maybe. And a dot of yellow. We're going to try again. Because if nothing else, I am not a quitter. We're going to get this down pat eventually. So might as well keep practicing on the same piece. Okay, I'm cool with that side. I like the way that side is. Okay, clean the chain off, set it there. Use the same wet one and we're just going to dab this up because I can pull the body down the center later. Okay, so I'm happy with those wings, as happy as I'm going to get right now. So I almost wonder if I need to just pull these without adding any other color. But you never know, these might have less white. This is the coral. I'm using these colors, by the way, in all these butterflies, because eventually one of the butterflies is going to be right. And it's a gift. So eventually it's going to take, and I'd rather be doing it with the colors that I need it to be. My phone's probably about to die, so this is probably our last try on the butterfly. Okay, here we go. Yeah, too much white. So before I even pull this side, I'm gonna get some of this. And then we're gonna come back to this side real quick and just add a touch of bronze in the corner. Touch of coral. And a touch of the yellow. Trying to do everything fast because my phone made that noise. It lets me know it's about to die. I'm good with that. Let's get this excess paint off of here. I can re-pull that little corner. It's not that big of a deal. I'm glad that made it there. There's some dry paint. Okay, we're going to set that there. I'm going to clean this chain off as much as possible real quick. And we're going to try to do this side. Bit of white out of there. That's okay. It semi looks like a butterfly. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of bronze right there. I'm going to grab it right here. And pull it up as the body. Eh, it looks like crap. So, all this hard work for nothing. I'm just going to say that I'm going to give up on the chain pulls for a while. But I mean, it kind of looks like a butterfly. It's not as bad as some of the other ones. We'll see. We'll kind of see how it dries. I think it favors a butterfly a little bit. Just not as good as I want it to look. Okay, so I'm going to try to bring you guys down and see if it'll let me. It's kind of a butterfly. So it's got some really cool cells going on, or lacing, I guess you could call it. Especially over here where the two different whites met. That wing probably turned out the best. So yeah, we're getting there. It's better than the first two. This is number 3. Somewhat. Anyway, there it is. Let me know what you think. If you think I'm doing better, if it's getting worse, or if you have any ideas on how I can make it better. Thank you guys.